here we are. I'm standing here with my bow in my hand, my pack on my back. I'm staring at a mountain that may or may not have elk on it. I don't know. Scouting didn't really yield much, but nonetheless, it's exciting. You know, grow up watching videos and seeing everything that goes on during the elk rut, and I'm just super pumped to see what my story's gonna hold. It's pretty sweet being here after, the truck problems. Didn't have a lot of time to scout, only had one day. Just looked at access points and roads and pressure and stuff like that yesterday. Didn't really put my eyes on elk, but I found this bench that I'm going to climb up today. It's just a really long bench that runs this ridge top, and there's a couple secondary benches up top, north facing. I'm going to try and play the playbook. We're going to see. I'm a rookie, but that's the fun part about it. So we're going to dive in and have some fun. Well, that didn't take long. Only about 800 yards from the truck, and there you go. I do have a general mule deer day too. The emphasis is elk, but if I see a whomper, I might have to pull the trigger on the old stick. Been going here for about just over an hour. I think it's 7:30 right now, but just working up this kind of wetter valley, following kind of a creek, checking any of the little creek puddles for wallows or tracks or anything. Didn't find anything, but I would say I'm the standard like 2/3 the way up the hill, and ended up coming across fresh rub. You can see it doesn't have like beating sap on it. There's just starting to be little bubbles of sap that are coming off on it. So fresh shavings on the ground. It's a good sign. I'm probably gonna work up a little ways. There's a saddle up here, and then there's a couple fingers and benches. I might jump over on the other side and check it, but I'm just gonna continue to work my way up here and across, and eventually here. Once I get into maybe a little more sign, let out a bugle and see what we can hear. Well, spot one, it's about 6 miles in there. Climbed that whole face, it was like 2,000 foot up, but just all old sign. Nothing real fresh except maybe that one rub, that was it, and one fresh pile of doo-doo. I don't know if it's too dry, what's going on. A lot of the creeks up higher were completely dry or barely flowing. But yeah, we're gonna check a second spot on the way out here. I know my buddy had an encounter here last year, so I'm gonna hike in there. It's probably only a mile and a half back in, so should be a little bit less grueling. And then see how that pans out. If not, I'm gonna try another spot in the morning and just keep checking spots, checking spots, hammering. That's the plan, that's the game plan. Until we find what we're looking for, some talkative elk, see some elk, glass some elk. Elk. That's the plan. So let's get after it.
came up here. I was trying to do my intro. I'm literally, I don't know, I'm not even that far in here. And I'm filming my intro. I'm talking BS and blah, blah, whatever. And all of a sudden, I look up and I see a cow. And I look behind her and there's a legal bull. Like just meandering down to this little valley here. I gotta figure out how I can get after them a little better. I think I got some footage of the legal bull. He wasn't really in the open, but that one cow kind of had me pegged down here. She couldn't smell me, but she actually took off, and then these other ones are just kind of milling back up. So I'm gonna wait a little bit, just for the fact that the thermals are starting to drop, but not like consistently. So I'm gonna wait for these thermals to drop a little more. The wind's kind of blowing out of the north, but I'm in this valley, so I need to be smart about my thermals here and see if we can make this happen. Wow, probably like 90 yards. It's pretty awesome. Day one happened quick. I'm back in on this piece where I saw that bull and those couple cows. I think a couple were calves too, but I don't know, there's 5 or 6 of them. One bull. I guess I was calling me legal bull yesterday, but going back and looking, I thought it was 4-inch brows minimum, but we can shoot anything, either sex, spike, anything. So, guess they were all legal, but anyways, just gonna kind of work my way through here, pick this apart. It's a fairly big chunk, kind of a subsidiary to the National Forest. Has some BLM interlocked into it, and then butts up to some private. So appreciate TK for the tip. Hopefully we can hear some screaming this morning. I'm gonna do some couple locator bugles as I kind of work my way towards the back, and then just slowly pick it apart, see if I can't find anything, and see if we can get one of these bulls to engage and have some fun. That's really what I want. Not saying I went to taking that bull yesterday. I'm not gonna be picky, but man, my dream is to just get one screaming. That's what I would love to do. But I'm also a rookie caller, so there's that. But let's go after it. Let's get to getting like we do. Have some fun. just a spiker, but grabbed my pants when he just kind of like showed up around the corner. Still coming around here. Wondering if something's going on, but that's what we call a slow play. It's the first time I tried it, but yeah, just kind of making it sound like there's a cow going in to heat up here, right? That's what these bulls are trying to mimic. Right? That's what they're communicating. He's still looking for me. And that's the thing, you gotta get in a spot where they have to come look for you, right? If they don't have to come look for you, they can just come to an opening. There you go. That's all they need, but yeah.
Morning, folks. Just hitting the trail here. It's about 9 o'clock. Did some glassing this morning from the truck. Made a big breakfast, eggs, bacon. It's a good morning. This is day 3. Hiking in on a new spot. You know, they say don't leave elk to find elk, but I'm gonna give that spot a rest just because I was in there one afternoon and one morning, or actually all day yesterday. Just kind of check out some new country, see what we got going on. But we're gonna head out here, check some basins, check some what look to be watering holes or wet meadows, see what we can make happen. Either check a spot off the map or mark some waypoints, so let's get after it. Well, that's cool. So I'm creeping kind of along the path that they're on, kind of working up to the same contour line they were on. I don't know exactly where they're going, obviously. I'm assuming to bed. I don't see any like major benches up here, so I'm just gonna keep trucking along slowly, quietly as I can, eyes ahead. And if I get to a point where I think I can either make a move on them or call, I'm gonna do so. But man, I probably should have called right there. It's just the rookie hunter in me, I guess. So it's pretty cool while I'm like stalking along here. I just look up to my right to figure out what contour they're on and where they walk through. And all of a sudden, right where they walk through back here, there's a little raghorn bull just kind of staring at me, and I just stopped by the stump, and he just kind of slowly walked off, trotted off. But man, not that far in here. Looks like a really good slope. So hopefully we can pick that back up with them. I just kind of took my time and let them get ahead of me, but I lost them a little bit. But I'm just gonna keep my eyes ahead, and we're gonna try and get close. Let's do it. Where they were. I'm gonna try and get in on him, maybe see if I can get a shot while he's raking this tree. I think I can sneak down this trail. I made a guess on which trail they were on. Oh my gosh, dude. The wind's strong, so I might be able to get in on him. We'll see. Wind's in my favor. It's blowing up here. He's that way. We're gonna have the GoPro on. Like, bow. We're gonna try and make this happen.
nonetheless. Excuse my language, but this is pretty cool. The wind switch literally as I'm about to start moving. Just one little switch, it's been blowing up the hill. And he didn't like scurry, but he just started walking away. So I'm just gonna keep, I think I might be able to pursue him more. We'll see. Dang it. Well, folks, it's day 4 out here in the Montana mountains, elk hunting. And no, we're not in the woods. It's light out. We're hanging by the truck. Got a few things to do today. A, go to town, upload a video. B, figure out this bow, because last night when I put it away, the peep was twisted and the serving was all messed up. So I slung an arrow right when I got back. The light was kind of fading, and I ended up skipping it into the grass behind me. So I'm like, well, I need to do this in the light because I'm not going to be losing arrows. So I don't know if the peep adjusted up and down or something else got bumped, but I need to get things dialed in before I feel confident enough to go back in and shoot an elk. So, but that's going to do it for this video. I don't know how exactly I'm going to do these videos. I haven't thought that through yet. There's very limited service out here, so I can't really, I have to go to town every time I want to upload a video. And I really want to do, you know, if I'm able to put one down, I really want to do a good quality piece. Similar to Rugged Pursuit, just something more featured. But give you guys updates along the way and what we're seeing, what we're doing, and as things go. Next week, my buddy's coming out from Wisconsin. We're gonna do more backpack loops, basically camp out on the mountain and loop around. It's gonna be to be determined because water is a huge issue. I hope to touch on some water suggestions in another video here. It's super dry. Water is not up high, so that's a concern. At the end of the month, another group from Wisconsin's coming out. They're the group that hunts here normally. That's been kind of helping me out, showing me and telling me areas to look at, and kind of told me this area in general to look at. So that's going to be cool. Going to film for them, and hopefully my tag is filled by then. That's the plan. But nonetheless, we got a lot of stuff coming. So please be sure to hit that subscribe button. Leave a thumbs up and leave us a comment. Let us know what you guys are thinking. We love hearing what your thoughts are. Lots of positive feedback on the last couple of videos. I know those weren't hunting related, but it was kind of telling the story of what we're doing out here, why we're hanging out in the mountains, why we're spending all month here and next month here and in Colorado. So stay tuned. You guys won't be upset. But as always, don't forget you are free to prowl, and please thank Yvette for the service. We'll catch you in the next one.